In June 2007, superstar wrestler Chris Benoit, whose seemingly perfect life took a dark and cold turn, where Benoit took the life of his wife and son and then killed himself. What could have driven him to commit such unspeakable acts? Let's go back to what led to this tragic day and what happened in Benoit's home. Was it the effects of his wrestling career? Chris Benoit's journey into the world of professional wrestling was shaped by his humble beginnings and a deep-rooted passion for the sport. Born on May 21, 1967, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Benoit's fascination with wrestling began at a young age. Growing up, he idolized the legendary wrestlers he watched on television, and it was during his formative years that his dreams of stepping into the squared circle were born. Raised in a tight-knit family, Chris Benoit's passion for wrestling grew stronger with time. Consumed by the sport, he studied matches, emulated wrestling techniques, and displayed a rare talent. Though intense training, he caught the eye of wrestling promoters who recognized his potential. With relentless determination, Benoit pursued his dreams, impressing fans and peers with his unmatched athleticism and hard-hitting style. Rising through the ranks, he became known as one of the industry's most skilled performers, earning respect along the way. Benoit's breakout moment arrived when he joined the renowned promotion, World Championship Wrestling, in the early 1990s. There, he showcased his remarkable skills and engaged in thrilling rivalries with some of the industry's finest. Benoit's technical moves and high-flying maneuvers made him an instant favorite among the many wrestlers. In 2000, Chris Benoit made the leap to the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, the pinnacle of professional wrestling. His arrival signaled a new era, captivating fans with his unmatched skills in the ring. Benoit's intense and precise style, combined with his technical prowess, established him as a formidable competitor. Chris Benoit's wrestling journey was nothing short of extraordinary, marked by many triumphs and accolades. His relentless pursuit of excellence led to multiple championship victories, while his unforgettable battles against skilled rivals placed him amongst some of the greatest in wrestling history. Benoit's pursuit of excellence led him to capture numerous titles in various promotions. He held such titles as the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and the Intercontinental Championship, among others. However, Chris Benoit's legacy extended beyond his championship wins. He engaged in many unforgettable matches that have forever won the hearts and minds of wrestling fans. Whether it was a technical masterpiece, a high-flying move, or a hard-hitting brawl, Benoit consistently delivered riveting performances that left fans at the edge of their seats. His clashes with wrestling icons like Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, and Triple H instantly became timeless classics, showcasing not only his incredible in-ring prowess, but also his ability to weave a compelling narrative through physicality. Moments like his triumphant main event victory at WrestleMania XX, followed by an emotional celebration alongside Eddie Guerrero, continue to resonate deeply with fans, standing as an enduring testament to Benoit's impact on the sport. While Chris Benoit's wrestling career was filled with triumphs and adulation, the grueling nature of the sport took an immense toll on his physical and mental well-being. The demanding schedule, constant physical strain, and high-risk maneuvers exacted a heavy price on his body. Years of performing at the highest level left Benoit with many injuries, including broken bones, torn ligaments, and numerous concussions. Chronic pain became a constant companion, comprising his overall health and well-being. However, it wasn't just the physical toll that contributed to Benoit's downfall. Offstage, personal struggles weighed heavily on him, exacerbating the challenges he faced. One particularly devastating blow came with the untimely death of his close friend and fellow wrestler, Eddie Guerrero, in November 2005. Guerrero's passing plunged Benoit into a profound state of grief and sadness. Their bond went beyond colleagues. They were confidants and brothers. The loss of Eddie Guerrero amplified the emotional challenges Benoit was already grappling with, further darkening his mental state. Furthermore, within his personal life, Benoit encountered difficulties in his relationship with his wife, Nancy Benoit. While their marriage initially appeared stable, underlying tensions emerged, adding to the mounting pressures in Benoit's life. These challenges, combined with the loss of Eddie Guerrero, intensified the emotional turmoil he experienced and deepened his struggles. As Benoit navigated the demanding landscape of professional wrestling, he battled his personal demons, including a history of depression and the misuse of performance-enhancing substances. The combination of physical injuries, the weight of Guerrero's loss, strained relationships, and internal struggles gradually eroded his mental well-being. On the weekend of June 22, 2007, the world of professional wrestling was shaken by a series of unspeakable acts committed by Chris Benoit, forever leaving a haunting imprint on the sport's history. Late in the evening on Friday, within the confines of their own home, Benoit took the life of his wife, Nancy, in a harrowing display of violence. Upstairs in a bedroom, Nancy's body was discovered, her limbs bound as a chilling testament to the horror she had endured. The injuries inflicted upon her indicated that Benoit had pressed his knee into her back while tightly constricting a cord around her neck, mercilessly strangling her to death. Tragically, the following morning, Benoit turned his attention to his innocent 7-year-old son, Daniel. Using Xanax to render the boy unconscious, Benoit suffocated him, extinguishing a life that held so much promise and potential. The murder scene itself was a crawling of unspeakable horror. Benoit deliberately positioned copies of the Bible alongside the lifeless bodies of Nancy and Daniel. This act, made all the more perplexing by the fact that the Benoit family was not known for being religious, added an eerie layer of darkness to an already gruesome act. Throughout the weekend, Chris Benoit's actions and behaviors began to raise concerns among those closest to him. In a phone conversation with his good friend Chavo Guerrero, Benoit deceitfully claimed that his wife and son were suffering from food poisoning. Guerrero later reflected on the conversation, recounting that something felt deeply wrong about Benoit's demeanor, particularly the emotional intensity with which he bid farewell, saying, "Chavo, I love you." Unknown to Guerrero, both Nancy and Daniel had already met their tragic fates at the hand of Benoit before that call even took place. This devastating chain of events concluded on June 24, 2007, when Chris Benoit chose to end his own life. Utilizing the end of a weight machine cord, he fastened a makeshift noose and hung himself from a pulley cable, forever sealing his dark legacy. The investigations into the case uncovered chilling details from Benoit's computer search history. It was revealed that he had looked up information on the quickest and easiest methods of breaking a neck. Additionally, searches related to a Bible story featuring the prophet Elijah and the resurrection of a deceased child shed further light on Benoit's deeply troubled state of being. With growing concerns over Benoit's absence, WWE personnel, including Chavo Guerrero, took action. Sharing the messages he had received from Benoit, they alerted WWE management, leading to the involvement of authorities. It was the Fayetteville police who ultimately discovered the devastating scene within the Benoit family home, with all 3 family members tragically having lost their lives. According to Chris Benoit's father, Michael Benoit, a handwritten suicide note was found, its chilling words simply stating, "I'm preparing to leave this earth." These horrifying events forever stand as a reminder of the depths to which a once beloved figure had descended, leaving an indelible mark not only on the wrestling industry, but also on the hearts of those who remember the victims of this harrowing tragedy. In the realm of professional wrestling, Chris Benoit's legacy remains shrouded in darkness and tragedy. While his achievements in the ring and his unforgettable matches defined his career, they now exist alongside the horrific acts that unfolded in his personal life. The question of what ultimately led Benoit down such a dark path persists. Some speculate that the toll of physical and mental strain inherent in the wrestling profession, combined with the potential substance abuse, played a role in his descent into darkness. Others point to personal losses and emotional turmoil as contributing factors. However, the complexities of Chris Benoit's story defy simple explanations. As we reflect upon his career, it is essential to acknowledge the profound impact that these events had on the wrestling industry. The tragic legacy of Chris Benoit serves as a somber reminder of the importance of mental health, the consequences of unchecked emotions, and the responsibility of the industry to support its performers.